saying good morning, good morning, good morning. 6:36 a.m. It's a little muggy. Traffic, the usual. But it's hump day, baby. We're almost there to the weekend. What's everybody doing? What's everybody got plans for Saturday and Sunday? You working? You not working? You go on vacation? What's everybody doing? What's everybody doing? Man, I picked up my son yesterday at around 4:30 from school. And, you know, I get there and I sign in and, you know, they go and grab my kid. And when he's coming back, he's coming from his room, you know, like he owns the place. I'm telling you, this kid knows everybody there. He's walking around just head bobbing, hands waving by his body, saying, you know, peace out to the teachers, hand wave to the kids. And then when he sees me, of course, he just screams, "Papi!" from the top of his lungs, arms wide open and just hauling butt to me. And that's a great feeling when you pick up your kids, is that right there. You know, that a papi or mommy are running up to you like they haven't seen you in like years, when it's only been maybe a couple of hours, or, you know, the 6 to 7 hours during the day that you leave them in the daycare. But, you know, it's awesome. And he's, you know, saying hi and bye, and he'll give you a hug. You know, that's key. That's key. Trying to raise him to do that, you know, to say hi to people when he arrives to places, and to say bye when he leaves places. Let's go, baby. What's up, Sly Dog? What's going on? I'm talking about picking up your kids from the daycare or from school or from wherever, and that running up against you is a great feeling. It's a great feeling. You know, I brought up present basically because I'm right now, you know, actually thinking these last couple of weeks, you know, what can I do to work smarter and not harder and be more present for my kids? You know, definitely want to spend as much time and quality time for my kids. You know, it's the work that, you know, you get up so early, you don't see anybody sometimes because you probably leave before they wake up, but you're coming home 5:30, 6. You only got about 2-3 hours before they got to go to bed for the next day, because you don't want them to wake up cranky to go to school. They need that, you know, they need that sleep. You know, you got to be there, be as much present as you can for your kids. Spend as much time as you can for your kids. You know, it's back to that grandparent talk. That's probably one of the reasons why grandparents spoil their grandkids, because they're doing whatever they couldn't do for their kids, for their grandkids. They're trying to get that time in for their grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Because as a parent, you want to do as much as you can and work as much as you can to cover for them, to take care of the food, to take care of the housing, to take care of, you know, clothes, toys, some even times, you know, vacations and things like that. So, you know, what can we do as a parent to work smarter, not harder, to be more present for our kids? But here's the catch. You still need to plan for your future for your kids too. You know? You got that retirement, you got that 401k, working long hours, that overtime, getting that money in, and being and supporting your kids. But you have to be as present as you can for it's a huge balance, you know, and it's a sacrifice, you know? It's a sacrifice you leave every day. It's a sacrifice you leave in the morning, and you come so late during the day, and you see your kids, you know, in an hour, 2 hours. And in the summertime, it's even harder when you work in the summer, because then they got school off. They home all day, you know? What's going on? What's going on? We got to be there for their kids. We got to be as much present as we can. We can't miss things like that. You know, I don't want to miss as much as I can. I want to be there as much, and I'm trying to think now. I'm trying to do things different now. My kids are growing up. They're still young. Grandparents love spoiling them. We should too. You just got to be careful, because then they're going to want something every day. You know? My son asks for things every day, but I got to be, I can't. I want to. I want to get him everything. But then they're going to be expecting that. Be as much present as you can for your kids. Spend as much time as you can with the kids. As soon as you got them, do everything you can with them and enjoy that moment. Share that moment. Videotape, pictures, create those memories. Definitely try and leave work, if you can, obviously, an hour earlier. Or be honest with your boss. Hey, I'm going to take a personal day. Don't send your kid to school, and take him to the park. Take him on a day trip to do things. Be spontaneous with it. That's an idea. I know if you're honest with your boss, and your boss is a family man, he'll give you that day. Whether it's paid or not, try to do it. Take a personal day. Grab your kids or kid, with or without the wife or spouse, and hang out with him or her. Hang out with them. Do something that you haven't done with them. Write things down. It's okay to do a to-do list. Should I do it every day for work? I do it for the house. I do it for bills. Do a to-do list. Start scratching things down. What you have done and what you haven't done. Jot a lot of things down. There's plenty of stuff to do. Plenty of stuff. And spend that present time with that kid. Because it's obvious as they get older, you're going to lose that time. And you can't get time back. We all know that. Time is precious. And them kids are going to grow up very fast. And then you're going to be the grandparent when they have kids. And then you're going to spoil your grandkids. And then you're going to become great-grandparent. No, I'm thinking way too ahead. Enjoy now as a parent. Too fast. Spend time with them, man. They grow fast. Prepare, plan ahead of the month. If you work, like me, towards end of month and try to close stitching and stuff, because the beginning of the month is slow for me. It's easier to do as much as I can in the beginning of the month. That's why I'm screwed on my birthday being end of the month, because I have to work. Unless it was like this past year, this one that was on a Saturday. You don't get that time back. You don't. Do whatever you can to work smarter and not harder. That was the term. That's the saying. And it's the truth. Be as much present as you can for your kid. Enjoy as much time as you can with your kids now. And, obviously forever, but, don't lose the time now, especially when they're newborns and they're learning things. They're learning to their hands, they're learning their feet, they're learning to grab their hands and feet. They're learning to, hold the bottle that they're drinking by themselves, which is an amazing feeling, because I am tired of holding the bottle and feeding him at night. I can't wait till they just give him the bottle and he feeds himself, Learning to scream, to say their first words, to crawl, walk, jump, run, understand, speak more words, all of that. You don't want to miss when they start doing their first of everything. So you want to be in that moment. Another idea, instead of leaving work early, go to work late. You take the kids to school. Or you take them to a breakfast and then you take them to school late. That's an idea. Take them to breakfast. Kids love breakfast. Take them to breakfast. Do something with them. If you take the personal day, perfect. If you're going late, take them late. It's okay. Unless obviously when they're in elementary school, middle school, or high school, they have important things to do in that day. You plan ahead. Thursday. You got anything going on? No. Okay, me neither. I'm going to take you to school. We're going to go late. We're going to go have breakfast. We're going to go spend time together. Do it. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. But if you are honest with your boss, I'm sure if he's a family man, he'll give you that time. I will. I'm like that with all my employees. They ask me for time with their family, go ahead. You know, you're caught up at work, go for it. Leave early. Come late. Take the day. Do it. Because you're not going to get that time back. Kids grow fast. The time flies fast. Whether you're having fun, when you have kids, we know this. It's the obvious. It's the obvious. What in the world? Sorry, I got obviously distracted here. Because, as I saw yesterday, clips of people making fun of the Miami drivers that, they go slow on the left. Because, the right is not the right lane where you go slow. No. Left is the lane you go slow. Yeah, it makes total sense. No. On the phone too, Some even, on the phone and holding with their knee driving. That's awesome. That's awesome. I have a funny story, actually, on that. So my father was a police officer. Yes, 24 years, city Miami, and then moved to Doral. And he was a motorcycle cop. And so he's heading to work on the highway. Gets off in the middle of the street, in the streets, at his, lights. And as he's approaching someone, as he's about to pass someone, he just glances, you have the vision for it. This person, can't remember, was on the phone, had a soda in his hand here, and driving with the knee. And my dad loves, when you're a cop and you have these moments, it's a wrap. Where does he even begin? How does he even approach? Pulls him over. And my dad told me that the man lowered the window and told my dad what seems to be the problem. What's going on? What's up? I got this. I got the knee in the steering wheel. I got the cup. I'm texting. What's going on? My dad looked at him and said, "What?" And he asked him the simple question, just one simple question. And he got the man thinking. If some other car pulls right in front of you, super fast, you have no time to react already as it is when you have two hands on the wheel, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Mr. I got this. And the guy didn't say anything. He was speechless. He was speechless. You're driving, holding a soda, on the phone, and you're driving with your knee. Come on, man. What are you doing, my guy? My dad had a field day with him. I don't know how many tickets my dad gave that guy. And my dad probably looked for everything in that car. I don't even remember if he had a seatbelt on or not. Present. Be as much present as you can for your kids. Work smarter, not harder. Remember me when you do that. Remember me when you do that. You got to. Those are your kids. At the same time, you got to think about the future, obviously, for your kids. But you know what I mean. I love y'all for watching. Me posting it on YouTube. Check me out on that Instagram. DM me or message me anything you'd like for me to speak about. Any hot topics for you fathers out there. Or soon-to-be fathers. If you have anything you want to discuss. Or meet me live in the morning on the morning drive. before your day, before your hump day. Middle of the week, the weekend is there. You are almost there. Just keep pushing. Work smarter, not harder, ladies and gents. I appreciate y'all. I'm out.